Welcome to The Clopen Effect, a retail podcast. Thanks for hanging out with us today. I'm your host, Meredith.
And I'm your host, Cass.
Let's have some fun. So, have you ever gotten your boss in trouble? I know I have.
It's funny you bring that up.
Happy Friday, everyone.
Happy Friday.
Happy Christmas
I was
Eve
thinking,
if you celebrate. It's the 24th.
Ooh.
It's here. Did you get all your shopping done? Are you done?
I've been done for a month.
Oh, shit. I'm so not done. I still have to do one more thing online.
Stop it.
Oh, well. I may even run to a store after this.
We always say Happy Friday because it's Friday.
Yeah.
But really, we should say Happy Monday because it's like retail people's Monday.
That's true. It's true. It's like the start of your week. Happy start of your week.
Happy start of your week.
Yeah. Oh, gosh.
And hopefully you're working this morning, if at all.
Yeah.
You have tomorrow off. Everywhere should be freaking closed.
Yes.
You know? So enjoy your time off. And
Yeah.
hopefully you don't have to be there at midnight.
I did
after
hear that there were
Christmas.
some coffee places open on Christmas.
I'm sure there is.
Yeah.
People still travel around.
Yeah. But I know that the store we used to work at, the stores that we work
Yeah.
at, I know they're closed. So that's
Yeah.
good. That's good to hear.
Yeah.
Quiet is best. Go
Yeah.
home, be with your families.
Be with your
Yeah.
families.
Yeah.
And even if you don't celebrate Christmas, too bad. You're in the United
Yeah.
States of America, so
And it sounds like some
that's what we
companies
celebrate.
give Friday off or Monday off. They have like Christmas
Yes.
Monday or Christmas Friday.
We have
Christmas Eve.
We work a half day on Christmas Eve. We have obviously Christmas is
Saturday
on
and
Saturday.
Sunday. Mm-hmm.
So we have the weekend off and then we're off Monday.
You have Christmas
because-
Monday or
yeah.
Holiday Monday, whatever they're
Yeah.
calling it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very interesting. I'm glad that they do that because everyone should get a day off. Well, it's kind of weird in retail, right?
Yeah.
Because, if something falls on a Saturday, they give you that Monday off. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, and that was the thing, like working at our old store, like if the holiday fell in the middle of the week. Okay, so not Christmas, right? Because
Yeah,
they
maybe
were
that's why I'm
closed
getting
Christmas
confused.
Day,
Let's say,
but say Labor Day.
Yeah.
Okay, Labor Day is always on a Monday.
yeah.
So at the store we worked at, if you worked Labor Day, that was time and a half plus holiday pay, and you got 2 days off.
Yes,
Right?
that's what I'm thinking.
But then if you didn't work Labor Day, you still had to take 2 days off.
yes.
Because you would get paid
for Labor Day.
Yeah.
Right.
Holiday
Right. That's
Yeah.
right.
So yeah, it was confusing no matter what, and I would always mess it up on the schedule. And
Yeah.
people, I would still schedule them 40 hours plus give them that day off or
Yeah,
whatever.
and they'd have 48 hours
Yeah,
that they were getting
yeah.
paid for. You have to fix it.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. That's
Yeah.
right. I mean, that was always good. Did you always work the holiday?
I generally would.
Yeah.
At the end of my time when I was out at the gas station, there was plenty of people that wanted to work the holiday because they wanted the time and a half plus holiday pay. So I'd be like, fine, work
Okay.
it.
See, I worked every
You know.
I worked every holiday, so I guess I got the 2 days off then.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like I didn't though. I feel like I only got one, but I had to have gotten two because that's policy.
You were probably salary and you probably did work.
I feel like I didn't
You
enjoy
really
2 days. I remember like other people, I'm like, oh, you here tomorrow? Like, no, it's my 2 days. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I don't know how many times I'd be like, oh, are you
Yeah.
working tomorrow? No one's
No.
working. Just me. No,
Oh,
just me.
I'll be the only one in the store with all these customers making freaking Christmas returns with no receipt. And they don't want store credit. They want cash.
I was at a couple stores, and then we'll get back to how you got a boss in trouble.
Yeah.
I was at a couple stores over the weekend, and I could not believe how empty they were. Food side.
Oh,
Food
really?
side. Yeah, no yogurt, no cream
But
cheese.
President Biden said all the stores are full.
With people and customers. Customers are shopping. So luckily I didn't need yogurt. I didn't need cream cheese. Actually, I could not find the butter that we use.
Yeah, because you guys use weird butter.
We soy-free, vegan from Earth Balance. You're amazing. Thanks if you're listening. Anybody from Earth Balance. But yeah, the third store, finally, I found it.
Yeah.
And then, so yeah, it was kind of crazy.
Oh, yeah, because we did cookie baking. So you needed
Yeah,
butter.
I needed butter.
Yeah, you had to have
Yeah.
butter.
Mm-hmm.
So we had our 9th annual? 10th annual?
10.
10th?
I think it was 10.
I feel like it was only 9.
I think
thought
it was
you said
not.
this year is our 9th year.
Oh, yeah, this year was our 9th year. I was
This
already
year-
thinking of next year.
Don't get ahead of yourself now. So this year was our 9th annual cookie craft day.
Yes, but we
Yeah.
didn't do a craft, and we only exchanged cookies.
We exchanged cookies.
It's kind of like morphed into something different.
because now we're doing photo shoots.
Now we do photo shoots.
Yeah.
Me, you, and Bestie.
Yeah.
And
Schwalskis.
everyone loves it.
Schwalskis.
Yes.
That's our name. Our last names combined.
Yes.
Is Schwalskis.
Mm-hmm.
You'll never find our Bestie. You'll never know who she
Nope.
is.
Nope. Unless you're personally friends with us on Facebook, they're all over. My profile picture, my cover
Yes.
photo, and everything else. We have so much fun.
We have so much fun. We always cry, laugh.
Yep, we do.
So last year we did mainly ugly sweaters.
Yes.
Right? We had
Well, and it
three
was like the
outfit
JC
changes.
Penney
Yeah.
different kind of poses that they would have us do.
Oh,
Like
and we
the
had,
hands on the shoulder and mom sitting in the chair and all that. That was
we
last year.
We were sitting on your lap in the chair.
Yes, yes. Like
we did
so
do our
fun.
pajamas last year too. We had the
Yeah.
buffalo
Oh,
plaid.
those
Yes.
were great.
Those were good. So this year we were ice princesses.
We were.
Queens.
Yeah.
Yes, queen.
Yes, queens. I loved it. I
We had
loved my
fun.
blue wig.
And then I bought us ugly Christmas sweaters.
You did. So we actually had like 2 photo shoots. So fun. That was very fun.
We did have a lot of fun yesterday.
You know what?
That
You
was a
got to
good time.
find your people. Find your people and have fun with them. I was just thinking about that last night. I'm looking through all these photos.
Yeah.
And when I was younger or what, I never had anyone that ever wanted to do. I have one other friend from grade school.
Yeah.
She does, it's not reenactment, but she does, well, I guess it's reenactment because she picks out different movies, but they are artists.
Really?
It's like every other week they have come up with, they have a photographer, makeup.
Oh my gosh.
I'll share with you. Her
Yeah.
husband is the one that looks like Johnny Depp.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they do, and now their son is involved because he's a little bit older.
Oh.
So they did like a crybaby with the son in the car.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. Like
Just
such
think when
artists.
Bestie's kids get older, we can make them do it with us. too.
Yes, absolutely.
How come we didn't make your kids dress up yesterday?
I don't know. They were busy. Julia was busy being the photographer. Steven
She
was
was.
busy. He's got a
Yes.
project.
He's got a project. He had a cousin up from Florida. He was all over the place.
He was everywhere. Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, that was fun.
It was good. It was a good day. It was a very good day.
I
So
had
find
so
your
much fun.
people.
Yeah.
Find your people and just have fun on the days that you're
Yeah.
not working.
Yeah.
Retail's stressful. Just go have fun.
I know I took the picture of you falling over. Oh, refreshment. I had the picture of you like falling over when we were making you lay across us on the bench, and I sent it to my mom and my sister. And I said, "Ooh, Xmas shoot 2021, it's gonna be awesome." And my mom's like, "Hello, hello, 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 hello." And then she's like, "You guys are so weird."
Like, I'm going to laugh at you and then tell you that you're weird.
I was like, "Yeah, but they're my people, you know."
My aunt she's my godmother too. She always comments on my stuff. You know, she always sees it.
Yes.
And she saw the one where we're chewing on the beads.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we're ice princesses at this time and we
Yeah.
have our beads and we have our crowns and everything. And she I think she just writes back, "That's different." Like, I'm seeing what you're doing. I'm probably smiling at it, but that's different.
She's like, "You freaking weirdos."
They already know I am, so my whole family knows.
It's so fun. We have such a great time.
Yeah,
I
so
love
how
it.
did you get your boss in trouble?
Okay, so Friday I met up with the boss, and he gave me some supplies to take to a particular store.
Okay.
And he tells me, "Hey, when you're there, they're going to have a visit." It's my store that gets visited like 28 times a year. So he says, "Check in with the cheese department, you know, see if they need help." So I'm like, "Okay, yeah, no problem." He's like, "If they're good, like, don't worry about it, you know, just go do other stuff."
Yeah.
So I walk in this morning. I got my supplies. I take them over to the department that needs them. I'm going to burp.
No, you're good.
Excuse me.
Everyone says that it's like they feel like they're with us. There you go. That's why. You're in the same room as us right now.
As long as we don't start farting.
Oh my gosh. That was yesterday. Those tacos were good. I totally did it. And then I say it like, I was like, "Oh, I farted."
Oh,
Like,
God.
you guys didn't hear it, you know?
So
Sorry
if you
about the
do
tacos.
see our pictures, the ones where we're laughing really hard is when Meredith farted.
So embarrassing. We all do it. Go ahead.
Everybody
Sorry.
poops. Everybody farts.
Yes.
Okay. So I go into the store with my supplies that I need for this department. I go to that department. I give them their supplies. I see that they are like way like need help, right?
Oh.
So I had walked past the cheese department, and there's like a co-director from another store there. We do resets in cheese. There was 1 or 2 of the ladies that I normally see doing the resets over there, plus 2 like team members over there. So I'm like, cheese is fine. And I talked to the kid that runs that department. He is literally a kid.
Oh gosh.
And I'm like, hey, here's your stuff. And he's like, yeah, the big boss and his assistant are coming today. And I was like, cool. Well, let me make sure I get this rack priced correctly because that's wrong. I went into his cooler. It was like crazy in there.
Oh, no.
I fixed that up a little bit with a bunch of our product.
I'm sorry, which
right?
department was this?
It was meat department.
Meat department, okay.
Yeah. And so I helped them out, and then I did some other stuff for deli and bakery, and just made sure our stuff was good and full. That way when
you showed up to make sure they look
right.
good. Mm-hmm.
So I do all that, and I move on to my next store. Like I said, I walked past the cheese department a few times. There was plenty of people there.
Yeah.
So the boss texts me like, I got to my next store. I stopped and got lunch on the way, so I'm eating it in the parking lot
did your
when
work.
I get
It's
there,
time to
right?
Fuel up.
And he texts me and he's like, "Hey, did you stop over at the cheese department and check in?" And I was like, "Well, I walked past a few times."
I said hello and waved.
Which I totally did, like 3 times.
Hey.
I'm like, but like technically check in? Like, no. Like you told me if they looked good, don't worry about it.
Yeah, there was plenty of people.
He's like, yeah, the boss. The boss is up my ass.
Oh,
because the cheese people are like, I thought you were sending somebody over.
Oh, no. So wait, did you know from the start that you were supposed to go to cheese?
Well, he said if they looked good, then don't worry about it.
They looked good.
They looked great. That is one of my best stores, right? Like, that is one of my stores that when I go to the moldy store, I'll go to that store after because I know shit's good there. They're always full. I can help out a little bit and fill this and fill that and take a couple pictures. And, it doesn't take me a long time in that store.
All right, finish your story, and then I got a couple questions and comments. As you know, I do.
And I'm just like, oh, shit, did you get yelled at? And he's like, well, I'm just trying to, figure out how we're going to tell the boss that, yeah, you went there. I was like, I was totally there. You can ask a bunch of people. I was totally there.
I brought signs.
So I'm like, I told him, I go, well, I had to go to meat department to deliver that stuff.
Yeah.
They were super overwhelmed. The boss was coming. I stayed over there. I helped in deli. I did this. I did that. I installed some pushers for some product.
Yeah.
I did my stuff, you know? So he's like, okay. I'm like, should I call the boss? Like, do I need to call the boss and apologize and tell him sorry, it was a misunderstanding. I didn't know it was super important that I made sure they knew I was there. Cause that's one thing about the cheese department is it's not a big department, right? I mean, it's fabulous. I love the cheese department. But when you get 6 people over there, you're standing there with your thumb up your butt. And I hate that.
Yep.
I'm a mover. I want to be doing something.
Yep.
And even when we've done the resets, it drives me crazy. Print out a couple copies of the planogram and give it to us so we can all help set it. I stand there and wait. Okay, what do you want me to do now? Okay, what do you want me to do now?
Oh, gosh.
Okay, what do you want me to do now?
Yep.
And it's the one time she texted me a picture of the planogram. It wasn't even written out. It was just pictures of the product. Well, you can only zoom in so much.
Oh,
I can't tell what
goodness.
the hell that is. You know what I mean? So I know people from work listen. I hate doing cheese resets. Because it's just so annoying,
Yeah.
And it, like I said, it's a small department. So he's like, no, don't worry about it. We threw the boss of meat under the bus, said to the cheese department, well, he was coming. So sorry, they got her over you.
Oh, all right.
So, I mean, it was okay. I don't think really anybody got in trouble, but I was like, shit, totally did not understand the assignment.
Oh, my goodness.
I don't want anybody to get in trouble, you know?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I haven't gotten any angry emails or anything or angry phone calls.
Oh,
so
good. I mean, it
hopefully
sounds
it's
like
all
you
good.
did what needed to be done.
Right.
So many times they've reached out, anybody has said,
Right.
hey, I need so-and-so over here in this department. You show up, there's 9 people.
Right.
And you're standing there.
Exactly.
Okay, but they keep you there. It's almost like they put their claws in
Yes.
you and they make you stay
Yes.
just in case they need someone
Right.
to clean a bunker.
Right.
It's like, oh, please don't do that to me.
Yeah.
I noticed that they like the bodies there.
Yeah.
You know?
I hate
Like
it.
I used to work, I was somewhat like an acquaintance of a merchandiser there, and he would know mover and shaker. Like, get her there. Let's reset this 4-foot section. Get her to the next store. Like, that's just what we did.
Right.
Other departments, they're a little bit different. They like to like get you and keep you just in case.
Yeah.
And it's so hard on that person that shows up who wants like you, who wants to like boom, boom, boom and hit a whole bunch of different departments and get done.
Let me move on
and
with my day. Yeah.
Share what you need me to do. And I have seen that in where they just keep you.
Yeah.
And it's very hard. So I guess that's my comment.
Aggravating.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, because just like you said, they just want bodies there. And it's for what?
Yeah, right.
For what?
Yeah.
You have 6 people over here. I mean, literally, the whole area is probably 12 foot by 12 foot.
It is, yeah.
So, and that's,
and what exactly were they
counters,
doing?
They were just cutting cheese, filling displays.
Okay, so that's another thing. When you cut cheese, there's usually only 2 wires, right? There's 2 wires to cut.
You know what? There's one person on the wire, there's one person wrapping, and there's one person slapping on
the label.
Oh. So it's like,
and even that,
you already got 6 people.
Even that, you really don't need that second person slapping on the label because the person that's wrapping can do the label. Because you're right there. Right. Yeah. So yeah, that's tough. It's very tough.
Yeah. So you're talking 12 foot by 12 foot. There's a service counter in there. Plus, every wall space that they have is display.
Yeah.
And they have, I'll say two-sided bunkers.
Yeah.
So it takes a 12 by 12 down to, 3 feet walk around space.
Sure.
That's
It's tough. It's very tough.
So what am I doing there when I can be helping meat department where I have my own shit that nobody bothered pricing that's currently on sale. So I have to print tags for that. I have to fill it. I have to fill whatever this kid needs help with. I brought dividers, help him put those in. Like, so, I feel like my time was better used
for those that you represent.
Yeah.
How many companies do you represent in the cheese department?
I don't know. None.
Exactly. Exactly.
Right? None.
I mean, that's my second comment.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe there's one, but I don't think so.
And I feel like,
and they have professionals. Like,
right.
I feel like
you have
we
to
talked
go to
about
school for that shit.
So we talked about liquor. Yeah. And how those people know, and they're very protective of their area.
Cheese is so much worse.
Cheese is like they know.
God forbid you went over there and did something wrong. Yes. You're going to hear about it.
Well, yes, and they are great people, and they're like experienced and seasoned, and some of these people have gone to other countries to learn about these cheeses.
It's called being a cheesemonger.
Yeah,
it's very serious.
Yeah, it is very serious. Yes. So then they throw like someone like me who knows nothing about cheese. Right. Oh, basically I know what Swiss is because it has holes in it.
I mean, I have learned. Like I said before, I love cheese.
Love it, but don't love working in the department doing resets.
The only thing I like about working over there is when they're slicing the cheese, they'll let you taste it, and it's like, ooh, I like that one. Ooh, that one tastes like dirty feet.
Yeah. Ooh.
But like dirty feet in a good way. I don't know how that is, but it's good. I love
Here,
stinky
lick my
cheese
feet. Tell me if it's the same.
No,
oh, okay.
I don't want to actually eat feet. Ooh. But yeah, so that's the
people that have
thing.
OnlyFans are like, oh, that's a good idea. Let's lick her toes.
Eat some cheese and lick some toes.
Ew.
Yeah, that's the only thing I like about it is that I get to try different cheeses because I mean, some of those cheeses are like $24.99 a pound.
Yeah,
I'll never buy it if I don't know I like it.
Mm-hmm.
But then I get in trouble because I'm like, I do like it, and now I'm paying $24.99 a pound for cheese.
They probably won't even make it home because you just keep picking at it, right?
Well, the one, it's like super creamy. Like when they slice it, it's just like oozing everywhere.
Yes.
Oh man, I would love to try to eat that in the car on the way home. I come home with it all over.
Total confession here.
What's that? What'd you do?
I was in the city and Steven was going to a party and he said, hey, could you get me something nice from where you're working? I need to bring something like a snack. And I took a picture of a cheese board. It had like the dried apricots and the craisins maybe. And it's got like the 4 different cheeses. There's one that I really like. I don't know what it's called, but it's kind of sweet. It's got like a sweet crust on it. Oh my gosh, I have to find out what it is, and I'll tell everybody what it is. And so I took a picture of it. I said, how about this? It was actually marked down, even though it was like 2 days out.
Yeah.
And I asked the woman, I said, is there anything wrong with this? Can I just take the label off and my son can take it to a party? And she said, oh no, it's fine. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So
did you eat it?
I get stuck in traffic and it's like 3:30, 4 o'clock.
Oh
I'm like,
my God.
I want dinner. So I totally
You ate the cheese
ate it.
platter?
So luckily, there's about 10 more stores from the
Oh
city on the
my
way home,
God.
and was able to buy him a fresh one, but it wasn't marked down.
Not
so I spent
discounted.
I spent double, if not triple,
So you
what I
spent
was going to
$60 on platters that day is what you're telling me?
And I never told
Dude,
anyone until now.
They make some really pretty, like,
They really do.
shark coochie boards.
They do.
Yeah.
And little small ones.
Yeah.
You know, you can bring them to, you know, a little luncheon
myself?
or well, obviously I do too. And as I'm opening, I'm like, this is so wrong. I'm unwrapping. This is so wrong. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to stop somewhere else. And I was all crabby sitting in
that's so
traffic. I'm like,
funny.
this is what everybody gets for making me sit in traffic. And then I really don't eat a lot of dairy or anything
Yeah.
like that. Oh, did
Oh,
I pay for it the
no.
next day? It
well,
was crazy.
thankfully it was the next day.
And not sitting in traffic.
You'd be like, oh my God, I gotta poop. I'm gonna poop my pants right on
Mark
this
it down,
platter.
Drew. Mark it down.
We talked about it. That's so funny. It's all mine. That's fine. I don't care. So let's talk
We're
about
talking
bonuses.
about end of year bonuses
Yeah,
and end
holiday
of year
bonus.
fiscal. Yeah, holiday bonuses.
We got a
Yeah.
holiday bonus, which they gave to us separate from our paycheck, which was cool.
Yeah, but
You
is
know,
it
they
taxed?
didn't lump it in, but yeah, it's taxed.
Oh.
So $500 turns into like $325.
Okay.
Because
okay.
we live in the great state of Illinois, who taxes you to fucking death on everything.
I have never worked for a company that does end of year fiscal
Yeah.
bonuses, and this will be my first time.
Because you're fucking corporate
I'm
now.
not.
Yeah, you
I'm
are.
not.
You're a corporate
So
coon.
it's just kind of nice, but unfortunately, when you know it's on the way, you're already
Yeah.
spending it, and
Oh,
I
yeah.
really don't want to spend it. I just want to keep it for a
Yeah.
rainy day. Our favorite store director
Yes.
told everyone that would work
Yes.
with him, under him, whatever you want to say.
Yeah.
He would tell everyone, any bonus you get, any extra money, put that away
Yep.
for a rainy day. You
Yep.
don't know. He was just so good. I learned so much from him.
You know, there was another team leader there. He talked about how every year, say you would get like a 20% raise.
Yeah.
He would increase
20% raise?
Well, you know what I mean? Like,
I think my last one was like 3.
I'm
2.9.
just spitting out numbers. You know what I mean? Okay, so say you get a 3% raise.
We work retail. Stop
you
it.
take that and you put it in your 401k because you already know how to live without it.
Yeah.
Don't
Anything
live
extra.
with it, Yeah,
It's true.
so-
It's true.
And like he drove a car that was paid off 20 years ago. He just maintained it.
Yeah.
His house was paid off. I mean, his wife had a really good job too. But
Yeah.
they definitely think
Ahead.
towards retirement.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Not, I want this right now.
I'm getting better at that.
Yeah.
So when I worked at our place where
Yeah.
we met, I was not. It was just like check to check.
You
But
were
now that I
like-
think about it,
You were gambling and Starbucksing every day.
Yeah. You're right. I actually
But you're
don't
so much
gamble
better
anymore.
now.
Yeah.
You're so much better now. So some people say mo money, mo problems. We say mo money, mo savings.
And already my mind is like more money, more vacations.
Yeah, I know. I love my vacations. I really want to go down and see our Florida bestie, and
New Year's, right?
I'm hoping. I
Yeah.
haven't figured it out yet.
Yeah.
I haven't.
Well, maybe if you get an extra bonus, you can take that with. Or did you already get? That's it. Do you get end of year bonus or just
No.
holiday?
No.
Oh, okay, okay.
Not that I know of.
So I'm
Right.
curious how other bonuses are. Is it just because some companies have I mean, obviously, like look at our company or just
Yeah.
there's just so many employees. How
Yeah.
do you do it? Do you base it on sales? Do you base it on the
Right.
amount? Do you base it on budget? I'm just curious what they do.
I'm guessing any company that took out a PPP loan and does not give their employees a bonus, you should definitely quit working there. Because that's shitty. But then you think about like restaurants and stuff. Like I'm sure they got PPP loans because they had to be closed for almost all of last year.
Yeah.
Some of them weren't. It's definitely based on where you live. State of Florida never closed.
Yeah.
Texas, I don't think ever closed. But then you look at California, like you can't even go into Chick-fil-A in California without flashing your vaccine card.
Yeah.
So it's so weird how everything is so different.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I have a concert next month that we're going to.
Yeah.
And when I ordered the tickets, it said you have to either have your vaccine card or show proof of a negative test within 72 hours.
We had to do that a month ago.
Which
we went to
I
go
think
see
is
that.
crazy. 72 hours, like you could have done a lot of shit in 72 hours and been around a lot of people and totally contracted COVID like within 72 hours. So, but I don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Pretty sure I already had it twice and I'm vaxxed, so
Yeah.
I don't care.
Oh, so let's go back. So I've had some friends reach out about negotiating, like when they're still staying in their company.
Yes.
Years ago, Bestie and I remember
Yeah.
being in our
Yes.
kitchen up here talking about it because her and I were both going to be
Moving up. Yeah.
moving over, moving up, moving
Yeah.
different departments. She was on one side, I was on the other side, and we were both going to, go to the same grocery side. And so we were talking about how we were going to negotiate because of the way that they work. They're like I don't want to call it like a pyramid or whatever, but if you had we talked about this, like
your
if you
entry
had
level.
Yeah, entry level, and then like another level of like if there's school or
Right.
experience, like it kind of goes up and up and up, and
Right.
that's how they decide on your percentage or on your increase. So I am very good at negotiating.
Yeah.
Like I will sit in an office and say, well, no, this is what I'm expecting.
Yeah.
And sometimes I was let down
Yeah.
because that happens, right?
Yeah.
And then we have another friend that, reached out and said, okay, this is what I'm going for. What do you think? I said, well, get your number in mind.
Yeah.
What is your number? You have to have a range.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of something.
I said it recently on here that like right now is your time to go and ask for
yes,
a raise.
Yes. There's $100 sign-on bonus, $1,000 sign-on bonus. I'm seeing all these sign-on bonuses, signs
So-
everywhere. So that would mean if you've been working with this company for 10 years, you worked through all
Right.
last year,
Right.
maybe a little extra something would be nice.
Yes. That brings up a great, I don't even know what you want to call it, discussion of the nurses right now. Right?
Oh.
So from what I understand, I don't know, I don't work in the hospital, but from what I understand, a lot of nurses are like, hey, we should get our pay raised. We worked all through COVID.
Okay.
We did what we were supposed to do. A lot of us stayed healthy. A lot of us have worked through it. It's been very tough. I cannot imagine the things. Like one of my best friends had worked in a hospital, partway through COVID. And it, just the simple fact of being in the hospital with a bunch of people that are sick, coming home to your family, she would literally like rip off her clothes, go take a shower before she would even talk to anybody,
Mm-hmm.
So all these people are becoming, I'm doing air quotes, traveling nurses now.
Oh.
So they quit. They go to a, what do you call those people that find jobs for you?
Recruiters?
Yeah. Something like that, and they go as a travel nurse. And guess what? They get paid like $30-$40 more an hour.
Oh.
So why aren't these fucking hospitals just paying these people $30-$40 an hour extra? I learned because when they have to bring in travel nurses because they're so short-staffed, the hospital doesn't pay for it. The government does.
Oh, okay. That's why.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Well, it sounds like it's a good opportunity for nurses that don't mind traveling.
right.
Yeah.
These people are making like $3,000, $10,000 a week.
Oh.
And then other people are like, yeah, but they're not getting their health insurance paid for. Who gives a fuck?
Oh,
If
that's just
because
contract.
like, when you work for a hospital, yeah, they pay your benefits.
They got a full package.
They got vacation time. They got this. They got that. When you're a traveling nurse, you go where you're needed and you make a shit ton of money. I'll fucking pay I don't care. I'll pay $300 a week if I'm bringing home $10,000 a week.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So what a stupid reason to not do it. Oh, well, they don't have benefits.
Do you? Jeez.
That was my SpongeBob talk.
That's great. Thank you for that. So do you have? I don't have any friends that are traveling. I don't think.
No,
Traveling
I don't have any
nurses.
either.
Yeah.
No, because thankfully my bestie got out of that.
She got out.
She got a new job.
Yeah.
So
Well, she's got young ones too.
and I'm so
a little
happy that
scary.
she got out of that job
Uh-huh.
because she was not happy. Like, not only was she not happy with the work, but it like made her depressed because it's depressing,
Yeah.
When you put a toe tag on a 33-year-old guy that died from COVID, who was a healthy adult otherwise,
Yeah.
it's gonna fucking make you think differently about
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. I get it. I
So-
get it.
Okay, no more negative. We're all positive now.
a surprise for you.
What?
It's early again.
What? I was just reading grocery and retail posts on my Facebook.
Oh, no. We're lightening this up.
Oh, my God. Because, this is so depressing. Okay, I want something different.
Wait, are we lighting this up or lightening this up?
We lighten this shit.
We're lightening.
We lightening.
We're lightening.
We lightening.
So,
we laughing.
Parade.com.
Parade. Uh-oh.
Is
it going to be what? Is it going to be what parade float am I? Am I Barney the dinosaur?
Because it's Christmas Eve, we celebrate Christmas.
Yes.
So our listeners will be celebrating through us if they
Yes.
don't. 50 fun Christmas trivia questions.
Oh, my God.
We will not be doing all 50 unless this is really funny.
Oh, God.
Let's
okay.
see how good. You have the Christmas sweaters. You get very excited. You shop. You're already done shopping. Let's see how much you really know about Christmas. All right? You
Okay.
sweaty?
Okay.
Sweaty palms.
Gotta go pee.
Knees weak.
Gotta go
Ma
pee.
spaghetti.
I'm all nervous.
All right. So Parade.com has
Okay.
this. Which popular Christmas beverage is also called milk punch?
Eggnog.
Never-
Ding, 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 ding.
I've never even heard of
I've
that
never heard it be
before.
called milk punch, but that was my best guess.
What did the other reindeer not let Rudolph do because of his shiny red nose?
They wouldn't let him play games.
Join in any reindeer games. Did you
No
guys know
games.
that? Everybody's
No
singing the song
games.
right now.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. Okay, that's enough.
How many ghosts show up in a
3.
Christmas Carol?
3.
I have 4.
What?
You know why? There's one before.
Oh, yeah. All right, you're right.
Who tells him
Yeah.
3 are coming?
It was his
I know.
partner.
How many
Yeah.
said 3? How many said 4? I'm curious.
Shit, I forgot about that one.
You were so excited.
Marley, the ghost of Marley,
Yep.
right?
Yep. Where
Damn
was
it.
baby Jesus born?
In Nazareth?
Bethlehem.
What the fuck? That's all right. I'm okay with not knowing the Jesus questions.
I'm just reading them. The movie Miracle on 34th Street is based on a real-life department store.
Macy's.
Yay! What are the 2 other most important names for Santa Claus?
What?
What's other names that they use?
Santa Claus, Santa, Mr. Claus.
Kris Kringle.
Oh,
Saint
shit.
Nick.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Santa Claus.
We actually do Saint Nick with the kids. Did you know
I
that?
know.
Yeah,
I
we
love
do
that. And I had never heard about it until I met you.
Yeah.
And then now that a lot of my friends have kids, I found out they do it too.
Yeah. Yeah.
I see their little presents in their shoes. I'm
We-
like, that's so cute.
So I'm like 39, so we've done it for 39 years. Plus, I do it with my kids.
I'm 39.
And you know what's funny is Timmy, Julia's boyfriend,
Yeah,
has been
yeah.
around for 4 years now.
So he gets
he spends the
gets-
night because he knows that Saint Nick's coming. It's
he
the
gets
5th.
shoe presents too.
He brings his like firefighter paramedic boots.
He's like, fill them
He's like,
bitches
fill
up.
these up. Yep. They are so funny. They all send me thank yous and pictures of them holding all their stuff. I'm like,
Aw.
whatever. I'm going to keep doing it. I don't care if you're adults.
I love it.
Elvis isn't going to have a white Christmas. He's going to have a
Blue Christmas without you. I don't sound anything like Elvis.
What do
sorry.
people traditionally put on top of their Christmas trees?
A star.
An angel.
Oh, shit. You know what? It's
I have
all
stars.
your preference.
I have stars.
I have a butterfly at the top of my tree. Thank you very much.
I know. You love butterflies. In Home Alone, where
Ooh.
are the McAllisters going on vacation when they leave Kevin behind?
Is this number one?
number
two,
one? It
or
looks like number
three?
1.
Number 1, they are going to, oh shit, Paris.
Yes,
Oh.
Paris. Where did they go to the second one? New York.
Florida.
Oh,
New
Florida.
York. No, he went to New York.
They went to Florida. Lost in New York,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Okay. In the classic Christmas movie How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the Grinch was described with 3 words. What were they?
Stink, stank, stunk.
Love it. Amazing. In which modern day country was St. Nicholas born in?
What?
I didn't even know this. It's Turkey.
Oh. I was going to make a guess.
Oh, sorry.
But I was going to guess Sweden. So.
Oh, good. That's so good. I didn't even know that. Sorry. I answered for you. In the movie It's a Wonderful Life, what
Favorite.
happened every time a bell rang?
An angel gets its wings.
Yay.
That or Cardi B shakes her ass.
What? What words follow Silent Night in the song?
Silent night. Holy night. All is calm. All is bright. Sorry if you had headphones in. Earplug, whatever you call
Bestie
them.
said, get her to sing on every episode. And there you go. That was for Bestie. You're welcome. Which Halloween? Oh, no, sorry. I was going to say Halloween.
Halloween?
Woo!
We went
No,
from
no,
Christmas to
sorry.
Halloween?
Which Hollywood actor played 6 different roles in the Polar Express?
Tom Hanks.
We were him for Halloween,
Yes.
except for you were sick.
Yeah.
Darn it.
COVID again.
In the Charles
Probably.
Dickens A Christmas Carol, what was the first name of Scrooge?
Ebenezer.
Yes. Which country did eggnog come from?
Denmark?
England.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't
was
know.
close. I don't
Our
know.
listeners are learning a lot, except for like Drugel.
Drugel already
He knows all of
every
these. He's like, I
single one.
cannot believe Cass is guessing these
Oh
wrong.
my God. What a bitch.
Which real life person is Santa Claus based on? I didn't know this one either. I probably should have.
I'm going to say I have no idea.
The Christian bishop, St. Nicholas. What did Frosty the Snowman do when a magic hat was placed on his head?
He came to life.
He began to dance around.
Oh,
yeah,
well,
exactly.
yeah.
Same.
Came
Same.
to life.
Same.
Yeah.
What is Ralphie's little brother's name in the
Ooh.
movie A Christmas
Oh,
Story?
shit,
I met
what?
him in person. He's very
Stop,
nice.
hold
He is
on.
now a puppeteer. Puppeteer.
Hold on. It's Ralphie.
Rhymes with candy.
Randy. I knew it.
Which Christmas song contains the lyric, everyone dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way? Everyone dancing merrily
In the new old-fashioned way. Rocking around
Yeah.
the Christmas tree.
You had to sing it, right?
did.
That's great. Everyone in their cars right now is singing it or at their desks.
At their Christmas party.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
What are you supposed to do when you find yourself under the mistletoe?
Kiss.
Ah.
Kiss, kiss.
Which one of Santa's, I was almost going to say Satan's, which one of Santa's reindeer has the same name as another holiday mascot?
Oh, wait, hold on.
You got to think it through all the holidays then, right?
You know, Dasher and Dancer and Donner and Blitzen, Comet and Cupid. Cupid!
Yeah!
Cupid! Valentine's Day.
Yeah! You know, that is strange. I never even realized that.
I did.
You learn something new
but
every
I had
day.
to think. I had to say them all.
No, I mean, like, I didn't put the two together.
Oh, like Cupid was.
Listeners,
okay.
did you put the two together?
Yeah.
Ever? Cupid?
Yeah, maybe no. I guess I didn't.
Hmm.
I guess I didn't.
I mean, a reindeer and a baby in a diaper? Two totally
Yeah.
different things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything's possible.
You want to keep going?
Yes.
Which country started the tradition of putting up a Christmas tree? Germany.
Dang it. I was going to guess Sweden again. Why do I think Sweden started all the
Maybe there's going to be an
traditions?
answer here. In the song Winter Wonderland, what do we call the snowman? You got to sing that
oh, wait,
one too.
Hold on. In the meadow, we can build a snowman.
And pretend
And
that
that
he is.
Parson Brown.
Yeah.
I never knew that was a real word. We'll have lots of fun with Mr. Snowman until the other kitties knock him down.
There you go. In the movie Elf.
My favorite.
Your favorite.
That's my favorite. I love smiling.
What was the first rule of the Code of Elves? Can't believe you don't know this.
You're like mouthing the words.
I'm trying to help you.
Um.
He's sitting in school,
Yeah.
and the code
Shit.
is treat every day.
Like it's Christmas.
Yeah. I can't, but now you got to go home and watch the movie.
I know candy canes, candy corn, and syrup.
Yeah. What's the name of the main villain in The Nightmare Before Christmas? I've never seen this movie.
I just had a stroke. It's well, first of all, they call Santa Claus Santy Claus.
Oh.
But it's the villain is what the hell? It's a boogeyman.
Yeah, Oogie Boogie.
Oogie Boogie. Yeah.
According to the song, what did my true love give me on the 8th day of Christmas?
On the 8th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 8 maids of milking.
Yes. What was the highest grossing Christmas movie of all time? We just talked about it.
It's a Wonderful Life.
Home Alone.
Damn it.
Oh, I guess we talked about a few movies.
Shit.
I didn't know that. Highest grossing Christmas movie
I'm
of
sure,
all time, Home
because
Alone.
it came out in like 94.
We watch it here.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is I don't think I've ever watched it from beginning to end.
What?
I've watched the beginning, the middle, the end, the middle, the end, the beginning, the end, the middle.
That's
and
crazy.
Julia's watched it 100 times.
I've watched
thousands
it
of times.
a million times.
Yeah. Whose eyes are all aglow in the Christmas song?
It was the little kids, but that's not what they
Yeah.
call them.
Yeah.
What do they call them?
Tiny Tots.
Tiny Tots.
Yeah.
The
Like,
tater tots. With
Tater
their eyes
tots!
all aglow.
What was the real name of the character Tim Allen played in the Santa Claus? It was on his PJs. It was still SC.
Yes, and it was Scott, not Clark.
Calvin.
Scott Kelvin.
Yeah, you are so good.
Yes.
So good. How many gifts in total were given to the 12 Days of Christmas song?
Wait.
Oh, how many gifts like in total? Oh, you got to do math.
No, I can't do that. 12 plus 11 would be 23. Plus 10 would be 43. Plus 9 would be 57, 58, 59, 59. Come on.
So it's 364.
Shit, that would have taken me forever.
When you hit 50, I'm like, I'm going to tell her.
Oh, because like if you sing it down, you have to sing all of them.
Yeah,
again
and then again, all
again.
the way down. It's
I would have
364,
never
yeah.
fucking gotten
Yeah.
that. No, yeah. Good thing you just did that. This would have been 4 hours long.
Which fairy tale was the first gingerbread houses inspired by? Oh, this is okay.
Which fairy tale were the first Hansel and Gretel?
Yeah, very good. Very, very good. Yeah.
Woo, woo.
In the movie A Christmas Story.
Yes.
What was the name of the neighbors who ate the Christmas turkey?
The dogs.
Yeah, the Bumpuses
The
dogs.
Bumpuses
Yeah.
dog. I would have never remembered the name of the neighbors, but
How do you say Merry Christmas in Spanish?
Feliz Navidad.
Mhm.
Do, 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 do.
What is the best-selling Christmas song ever? It's my favorite.
All I want for
God,
Christmas
Jesus.
is you.
Not.
No?
No.
Then it's Jingle Bells?
It's White Christmas by Bing Crosby.
Oh, God, that is my favorite. I love that
I
movie.
just don't like
Did you watch that
Mariah
movie?
Carey.
Have you watched White Christmas, the movie?
Oh, yeah. It's my favorite.
Well, I'm impressed that you actually watched a freaking movie.
I haven't watched it this year, but I will.
I turned it on when I was making Christmas cookies.
I
and
love
then Johnny
it.
came home and turned it off.
Christmas
and I was like,
cookies.
You're a jerk. Cookies.
Who wrote Christmas doesn't come from a store? Maybe Christmas perhaps means a little bit more.
Dr. Seuss.
Yes.
The Grinch.
Name the 3 Santa's reindeers that begin with D.
Donner. You know Dasher and Dancer and Donner. And Blitzen.
Yeah, that's a B. What was the Frosty the Snowman's nose made out of?
A carrot? Coal?
Or a button?
Oh, a button.
All right, we're going to do one more. I'm going to
No,
pick
we
a
need
good one.
4 more. We need 12 more.
4 more?
How many did we do? We haven't hit
You think our
50
listeners
yet.
are bored yet?
No. They're guessing along with us.
What popular Christmas song was actually written for Thanksgiving?
Ooh.
These are so
Okay,
good.
wait. Hold on. Let me think of Christmas songs.
Thanks,
So it's
parade.com.
definitely not Jingle Bells.
It
That
definitely
was not...
is Jingle Bells.
Shut the front door.
According to parade.com. What was the first company that used Santa in the advertisement?
Coca-Cola?
Yes.
Yes.
In the Christmas song, who did the narrator see kissing Santa Claus under the mistletoe?
So mommy kissing Santa Claus.
I started reading that question and said the answer. That's why we cut. In the movie Elf, how does Buddy get to the North Pole? Oh, when he's younger.
Wait, how did he get to the North Pole?
Little Buddy diapers.
Little Buddy diapers.
How does he get to the North Pole?
Did he float on a?
In Santa's sack. Santa goes and visits all the babies in the orphanage. And he climbs into the sack, and he's got little Buddy diapers.
Little Buddy diapers.
Where did there arise such a clatter? You just read this to Bestie's little daughter.
Ran to the window. Ran to the sash. Opened the sash.
It's on the lawn.
Went to my surprise with my very own eyes.
What are Christmas trees also called?
Noel trees.
Yule tree.
Oh, damn it. I
Very
knew
good.
it. I knew
So
it.
we, for years, I don't even know how many years. That was so fun. Thank you. You passed. For so many years, we did Christmas caroling here.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not doing it this year.
I never
Drew's
came.
leading it.
I never came.
I know you didn't. You were always invited, but you were too cool for school. And so Drew's leading
Y'all
it this
hear
year.
how I sing, so probably not a good idea.
And I would print off the lyrics. So what I would do is I'd go online and I would print them off just quickly. I'd be like, oh, Christmas tree or whatever. And I would print them off. And so I would do like maybe 5 print offs of all these different songs that we wanted to sing. And at one point, I mean, we had like, I don't know, maybe 15 to 20 people one year.
Yeah.
And everyone loves it around here. We didn't do it last year, unfortunately. And Drew's leading it this year because I'll be in New York.
COVID.
So we go to a house and there's a whole bunch of us and we have some really good singers. We have me that only plays the tambourine because I suck. And we have an Oh Christmas sheet and we start to sing it and it's the Oh Tannenbaum, oh, it's not like the Oh Christmas tree. So we're in the middle of singing this laughing because we're like, what the fuck song did she print off? It was like embarrassing but funny, and the people like didn't know what to expect, so they were just like, "This is so weird and nice at the same time." So funny.
They're like, please stop.
I know,
please
so
stop.
funny. But loved it. Loved that we did it. It was so fun. So. We were just talking with Bestie yesterday about what they could do at work, what they could wear.
They have the 12 days of Christmas.
Because when we were there, they were very strict. You could not wear sweaters.
No.
Well, and you know, when we worked there, the ugly Christmas sweater trend actually really didn't start. It was just getting going.
They were probably very,
they were like true Christmas sweaters when we worked there. There wasn't ones where the big trees or like the ones that you got us this year, you know, the ones that flashed, no lights.
Although the one I got for Bestie has a bad word on it.
So she can't wear it. But when we worked there, they were very strict. Like you needed to wear your shirt, your manager's shirt, your polos, whatever. They never. I think most people wore socks.
I think, they would.
That'd be about it.
They would maybe let you wear like,
something
a
in your hair. I mean, they were very strict. So it's so fun to see now that in stores they let you do that.
Yeah, because she said they could wear a green or red shirt every day for the 12 days of Christmas. And then they have like an ugly sweater day. They have funny sock day. They have, it was like Spirit Week in school.
Yes. Yeah. There is a picture of her and I where we were. It was red and green day and we went all out. We had red and green everything.
I never did it.
So that was fun. And that was probably one of my last years. Yeah. So before that, they really didn't do much. They didn't let you do anything for the holidays. They really just wanted you to stay the same. They were doing it for the customer. But really, I think the customer likes a little flavor and variety. So
the only people I ever hear complain about anything fun at the store is usually named Karen.
I wonder how they're doing during this holiday season with I was at a couple stores and there was a lot of stuff out. So I posted on our social media out of all the flavors. I know I did. I forgot about this. Out of all the flavors, you had to choose salty. There was a meme. Did you see that?
Out of all the flavors in the world, you had to choose salty.
Because I was at a store and there was a woman. I don't know what her name was, but I'm pretty sure it was Karen or Susan. And she was like, I know. Sorry. My cousin's name is Susan. Sorry about that. And she was like, you don't have Himalayan salt? And the worker kind of looked at her like, oh my God, what?
Like
you could tell it was like already done, you know? And she was like, it only works in my recipe. And he was like, well, there's like 40 other salts here. You can't do like whatever.
There's so many different kinds
and
of
one
salt.
one of our listeners wrote back, it's a rock. Like just like pick a salt.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess maybe some people that are very serious at baking or cooking, whatever she was doing, you absolutely needed that one. So it's like pink Himalayan salt, I guess it is.
And pink Himalayan salt isn't even like that salty. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so maybe that's why. So for me, pick a kosher salt and throw less on your, I don't know.
If
I don't know what
for a tablespoon, only put a teaspoon.
But oh my gosh, this poor retail worker who just looked like he did not want to be there.
That's
looked over.
most
It was
workers.
just like, Oh my God. And it was the whole, like, can you look in the back? I can't believe you didn't get this.
my
Every other
God.
store has it.
Okay.
I stopped here because I trust that you would have it. I'm just like, oh my
For
goodness.
our non-retail worker listeners, like, just because you like hearing shitty stories about retail or whatever reason you listen to this and you don't work retail, it ain't in the fucking back, okay? Everything is out on the floor, okay? Like, maybe back in the day, we would have extra stuff back there. But, like, we've talked about where we used to work and where I work now, how different the back rooms were.
Yep.
Where we used to work had a huge back room.
Yep.
But guess
we were
what?
storage.
Everything that was fucking back there was already out on the shelf full.
Yep. Especially during sales.
Maybe the only thing that we had in the back that wasn't full was cases of water.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can only put so many cases of water on the shelf.
Yep.
And they talked about making it a pallet trap. Pallet drop.
Yeah.
Like 8 years ago, and they still never did it.
Mm-hmm.
And my husband complains every single time. And I tell him, get water, and he'll come home with a $5 case of Dasani water. And I'm like, take that shit back. First of all, $5 is too much to pay for a case of water.
Yeah.
Secondly, ain't nobody going to drink that garbage. It's garbage. I'd rather go thirsty.
So funny.
Then I go to a store over here, and they have just 8 pallet drops of water. You know?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, there is nothing in the fucking back room. Okay.
You know, I don't know why I even just brought this up, but I guess it's because of just how everything works during the holidays. There's a store down in the city that had a deli manager and hot foods manager that was like on it because it was a city store and she was right smack dab in the middle of all the high rises.
Yeah.
Did I tell the story or no?
I don't think
I don't
so.
know why I just remembered this, but it's because I know her store is full.
Yeah.
Like it just is.
Yeah.
There's probably no complaints ever on that store.
Yeah.
And I remember that she would count down.
The
She
story.
would start in the morning, 4 a.m., and she would start making her plan for the hot bar and for, you know, all the food that was out, the sandwiches and all that stuff. And I remember being there because they had done a reset and the merchandiser had asked me to be there at 5 and just make sure because they were having a walk. And
they
she
wanted you to
counted
stand
down.
around, you mean?
No, I actually did a lot of work at this store. So she would have everything started. Her team would start coming in around 6, 7 o'clock, and everyone had a job. It was like chicken, beef, like they all had their different things, fish for this hot bar that was ginormous. And she would count down the minutes because everybody in these high rises would be ready for lunch by 11.
Oh my gosh.
And so like at 6:30, she would say, I need this, this, and this done. Get that free, get that out of here, move this here, put this pan in the hot. You know, they had like the hot holders.
holding, yeah.
And I mean, and then at 7 o'clock, she would be like, where's my soup? Where's this? Where's the,
Oh my
and
gosh.
at first I thought, man, she's like tough. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And then I saw the people start
She's
rolling
just very
in.
organized. She knows what's
Yes,
coming.
and then I started seeing the
shitstorm.
people. And it was unbelievable. And these cashiers were like so good. So okay, so it's like upstairs is where the hot bar was. And the cashiers, there were like 4 lanes.
Yeah.
And you would see the line of people.
Yeah.
And they would be wrapped around the hot bar, wrapped around the deli, wrapped around to meet.
Oh my
like
God.
30. I mean,
My
the day that I was
My
there.
neighbor goes to that store.
Yeah, the day
Yeah.
that I was there, 30 people were in line.
Yeah.
I counted it. I was like, this is nuts. And this is
Yeah.
the reason why she was counting it down with her team.
Yeah.
She's like, people, it's
She's like, y'all
10:45.
Y'all got 10 minutes.
Show starts at 11. Like she was like, and she would yell it and everyone would be like, all right. You know, like it
Yeah.
was like she ran it like a chef would run it,
Oh
you know,
my
like in a
gosh.
restaurant. And so I'm watching all these people. And then I'm like, okay, so I'm going to say it. I absolutely judged. I looked at these cashiers and I thought, there's no way that
Yeah.
they're fast and can get there was a woman. I eventually talked to her and like kind of like befriended her later
Yeah.
on after this day. She was 70 years old.
Oh my
I immediately
gosh.
judged when I was like, oh no, she is
What
not.
do they have her back there for?
She would have the handheld for the scanner ready as people were walking up. Pew, 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 pew,
Oh
pew.
my gosh.
1614. All right, you're on your way. Put your card in there. Put your
Oh
number
my
in there. Off you go.
gosh.
As they were walking up to her, pew, 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 she'd be like scanning all their stuff. I mean, it was incredible. I stood there like in awe.
That is crazy.
There's another cashier. He's like, hey, next, let's go. Let's go.
Yeah.
And he's like scanning, bagging. You want a bag? Put your number in, get your card in. Boom. I mean, they
Boom,
would get
done.
30
Next.
people. I mean,
In
7
5
minutes.
minutes? Oh
Yeah,
my
7
gosh.
minutes. 7 minutes. I was just watching the whole thing. Because at that point, then I was standing around.
Yeah.
Because everything had been
Yeah.
done. I couldn't believe it. So
That's-
I know that store
Yeah.
has everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was saying my neighbor goes to that store because he works down in the city.
Yeah.
I know exactly what store you're talking
Yeah.
about. And he
Busy,
goes to that
busy,
store
busy.
every day for lunch. And he said that there's one cashier there that he absolutely loves. And he gives her a hard time every day. And you know my neighbor, he's kind of flighty sometimes too. And she gives him a hard time every day. And he goes, so one day I was walking out. He goes, I'm pretty sure it was a store director. It looked like a store director, like he had a name badge on, whatever. And he goes, hey, I just want to tell you, that cashier over there, she makes my day. I love coming here. I love seeing her here. She's so funny, and she's quick and takes care of everybody. And I'm grateful to have her here every time I come in.
That's amazing.
So yeah. So
I wonder if it's the same.
It probably is.
Yeah, I wonder if it's the same.
It
is like a show at this store.
Yeah.
Like they are on stage at 11 o'clock, 11:01, boom, they're doing it.
That's so crazy.
It's incredible to me. You gotta. It's hard to hang out there because then there's just so many cars. You don't want. You want to be in and out early at that store.
Yes.
It's incredible. Now I know 2020.
Yeah.
They I think the deli manager actually moved to like a suburb store. She moved with her wife. I was so impressed. If every single store, every single team member at every single store was like that, counted down, got excited, and like the cashiers, they were ready.
Right.
I mean, it was like putting on a show. Wouldn't that be great?
Instead of saying, I don't care, I'm retiring in a year.
I mean, could we just ask everyone that listens to just do it? Just love it. Just love what you're doing. You chose it.
Yeah.
Love it for a day. Maybe love it for 2 days. Maybe it'll get easier. Instead of like, it's not my job, or I really don't want to do that, or I'm tired, my back hurts. Yeah.
We all we
do. No, I'm not saying that we don't have our crappy days, because we all do.
What did you just say the other day? If everyone sat around the table and put their problems in the middle of the table, you would gladly take back your own problems.
Yep. Let's do it. Let's just 2022. Just be happy.
Yeah.
Act like you're performing. Act like you're on stage. Let's do it. Let's get that energy going.
I agree with you, but if it's anything like 2021, it's gonna be rough. Just saying.
I was trying to end us on a positive note.
I'm so sorry. Hopefully it's better. Hopefully we don't have another year.
Let's make it better.
Yes.
Let's make it better.
Let's make it better.
All right. Happy holidays, everybody.
Oh my God. Merry Christmas. Feliz Navidad. Happy New Year. Well, we'll talk to you again before New Year's. And Merry everything and happy holidays. And hopefully you get everything you asked for this Christmas.
Thanks for listening.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
This podcast is brought to you by Name Tag Productions, LLC. Entire podcast, unless otherwise stated, written by the hosts. The Clopen Effect, a retail podcast. If we have to be all in this together, we might as well make it fun.